Greetings, Japan fans! In today's show, we're going to look at how to be better organized as a leader. Maishu, arigatou gozaimasu, and welcome back to the 9th year of the Leadership Japan series. And I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Stroy, your corporate coaching and training guy committed to your success, president of Dale Carnegie Training Tokyo, Japan, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. My new book in Japanese, Za Eigyo, is available on Amazon. We are broadcasting around the world from Minato-ku in the center of Tokyo, the leadership capital of Japan. This podcast brings insights, examples, and experience about leading in Japan, and trust me, it is different here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn, who, unlike many other podcast hosts, have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentations Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is very informal. Never use this with clients. Warning, warning. Okay. Kanben shite yo. Kanben shite yo. Give me a break. Kanben shite yo. Kanben shite yo. Kanben shite yo. This is very good with casual conversation with friends. Don't use it with anybody else. You've got to be very familiar with a person to say something like this. Kanben shite yo, kanben shite yo, kanben shite yo. Give me a break. Come on, give me a break. What are you talking about? Kanben shite yo, kanben shite yo. Never, ever use this with people who are not close to you, and never, ever use this with clients. If they start questioning the price of your solution and you say, Kanben shite yo, give me a break. What do you mean questioning the price? Meeting over, right there. That'll be the final meeting with that client. Okay, Kanben shite yo, very informal, only with close friends, all right? Make that the case. This is episode number 441. Today we are talking about time management for leaders. The reality of business today, that we're navigating the constant tension between time, quality, and cost. We don't have the luxury of concentrating on only one element. They are interrelated, and as we move toward one, we move away from the other two. There is no perfect synchronicity either, because business is in a constant flux. For a leader, though, their sense of time, the use of time, is a big factor in their success. Getting things done is a complete function of where they choose to invest their time. You'd like to believe that technology is saving us time today. Somehow, I don't feel that at all. In fact, I feel I'm getting busier every year because the technology allows me to do more and do it faster. The constant hunger for improvements and success keeps driving the pressure of the clock. In time management, we talk about the tyranny of the urgent. This is when we are being run off our feet, kept permanently busy with one urgent item after another. There's a hierarchy of tasks, and we need to understand where to locate the various tasks we have in front of us. Not all tasks are equal, and we have to prioritize the most important task over the others. This sounds so reasonable, yet so many leaders do not have a good system for capturing priorities and then working on them in the right order. There is a useful 4-box matrix for breaking up tasks. In the top left box, we have tasks which are both important and urgent. If we stay here, we will have health issues and over time lower productivity as we suffer from burnout. In the top right box, we have tasks which are important but not urgent. This is a key quadrant for us, and we need to invest time here if we want to be successful. This is where we do our thinking and our planning, our reflection on what we are doing and why we are doing it. The planning process is tightly linked to prioritization. If we make the time to stop rushing around, we can look at the order tasks should be completed and which tasks are more important than others. We don't plan to fail, we just fail to plan. And this quadrant is where we do the planning. In the lower left box, we have tasks which are not important but urgent. We should be trying to keep these to an absolute minimum. And if we can delegate some of these, all the better. In the bottom right box, we have tasks which are neither important nor urgent. Rationally, we should never spend any time here, but we do. We are scrolling through our social media feeds, checking out assorted random strangers' Instagram feeds, watching videos on Facebook, TikTok nonsense, and basically goofing off. We should try and eliminate these tasks completely. Having a break is fine, but a 30-minute walk would be infinitely better for us than 30 minutes on fluff from Facebook. Find out more. We come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public programs, but we also do custom-made in-house classes. Now, we do them in our super safe classroom, we do them live online, and we do them in Japanese, and we do them in English. Our show today is brought to you by, on the 14th of December, we're going to do our course preview. On the 16th, in our professional leadership series, we're doing the planning process. February 2nd, 2022, starting our Dale Carnegie course, 12-week long course, starts on 2nd of February. Our High Impact Presentations course, that's a 2-day program, that starts on the 3rd of February. Confident English, that's a 4-week program, that starts on the 8th of February. And our Leadership Training for Managers program, that's a 7-week long program, starts on the 14th of February. Our website is www.dale, D-A-L-E hyphen Carnegie, C-A-R-N-E-G-I-E .co.jp. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching videos, then we have over 1,000 for you there at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, the Bible for selling in Japan, and Japan Business Mastery, as well as my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's a premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays we have Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders in Japan from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. Don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@ dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. There are many things which steal our time which have a low priority. We must become more sensitive to them so that we can control them. Are we starting each day with a prioritized list of tasks which we've drawn up for that day? When I'm teaching leadership courses, I ask the participants, who has a written down, prioritized list of tasks for each day, and then work through them in that prioritized order? Sadly, and surprisingly, very few hands go up. If you're not doing this every day, then why not? How can a leader get all the things they need to do completed? We can't do everything, but we can do the most important things at every stage of the day. We must make decisions about what that will involve and then go ahead and do them. Once we make those decisions, we need to make an appointment with ourselves and then block out that time and protect it, just as we would the time we've allocated for a client meeting. We shouldn't allow our cordoned off time for key tasks to be fungible and allow other things to break in and steal the time. If we had a client meeting scheduled, we would vigorously defend the time and not allow other tasks to get in the way. Grouping similar tasks together is the most efficient way of getting a variety of things completed. This batching of tasks works well because we cut down the time required to get up to speed on the next task because it was similar to the last task. We can stay in the flow for longer. Keeping a close track of our time is always a very scary thing because we realize how much valuable time we are wasting on low-value items. Adding up all of the working hours we have wasted during our careers is a terrifying prospect. We cannot go back and claim them, but we can claim the hours ahead of us. So let's make sure we do that efficiently and effectively. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Take what you found valuable, immediately put into action because idea application is what makes winners winners. Be one of them. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.